rock and roll trucker.
This is the Rock and Roll Trucker. We're knocking out miles, we're eating good, we're rocking and rolling and having a good time. Come along for a ride. Let's see where we can go today.
Good morning, everybody. Monday, January 22nd. As you can see, we're already out here on the road. I forgot to start recording this morning when I got started because it was so flipping cold. So I had to get everything loaded in the truck for the week and eating my breakfast pizza and just trying to stay warm. And I didn't even think a thing of it. And I left the yard bobtail to run over to Dalton, Georgia to grab my preloaded trailer. Got over there and there was some confusion on the trailer number. It was loaded on a different trailer. Then the trailer it ended up being on has got some flat spots on one of the tires. So I'm currently running on the way back over here to our company shop to get the tire changed out. It's a little past where we need it to be to run it for the day, and we're just a couple of miles away, so we're running it on over there. It's not in danger of blowing or anything, but it's one of them tires that's not gonna pass a full inspection there. So we're just a couple of miles down the road, so we're going to yank it back over there, get it changed out, and make our way over to Smyrna, Tennessee. Get unloaded there. That place is hit or miss. Sometimes they're really slow. I think the load we've got on there today, they might be able to get off in a reasonable amount of time. It's not a full load, so maybe we'll get it off. And then we're riding over to New Johnsonville, Tennessee to make a pickup that goes back to Clinton, Tennessee for tomorrow morning. So we got our next 24 hours mapped out and planned out. New Johnsonville and Clinton both, you kind of have to get off the you definitely have to get off the interstate and get off on some other secondary highways and stuff there. So hopefully by the time we get to both of those, hopefully there's nothing crazy major left on those roads. Hopefully we don't end up on any little side streets or back roads or anything to get into these whatever warehouses we're going to, because I don't want to deal with that. I think we're supposed to cross the 40-degree barrier at some point around home here today, so hopefully some of this stuff starts melting off. A lot of towns in the surrounding areas here, and there's a lot of rural areas and stuff out here up in the hills and back roads and stuff like that. It's just stayed so cold since all that ice and snow fell down. Just none of it has melted off, and it's a lot of roads and stuff where they're just not doing any work on them. And there's still actually a lot of near impassable roads down this way, just on the back hollers and stuff like that. So hopefully everything will be off of state highways and stuff like that, so we don't have to get too off into things. That'd be nice. But yeah, we're up and at it. We're rolling. We've already gotten out and picked up a load, and we just gotta get over here and hopefully they make quick work of changing this tire. They know I'm coming, so hopefully they've got it laid out ready. You can just get it off, get the new one on, and get me on down the road so I can get over to Smyrna there. Yeah, that's where we're at. We're mapped out for today and at least tomorrow morning. Don't know what I'm doing for Clinton, but we at least know what we're doing until this time tomorrow. That said, I am going to hop off here and get on over here to the shop, get this tire changed out. I'll catch back up with you guys once I get a little closer over here to Smyrna, Tennessee. I'll see y'all here in a bit. Stay out of trouble until then, if you would. We're back, folks. We're over here passing through Smyrna, Tennessee, a couple of minutes away from our receiver. We had to stop back at the shop and get that trailer tire replaced, so that's put us behind and put us on the higher end of our delivery window here, but we're still going to slip right in there. We're real close now. The tire threw us off. Luckily, my next load, I've got until 6 p.m. Central Time to get in on that one, so it's going to throw our day a little longer, a little later than we were hoping for, and probably put us in Nashville traffic coming back through from that pickup, but that's one of those just couldn't control the situation things. I could have been one of the, just rolled on with the truck. Could have, but I decided to, or the trailer, but I decided against it. There's too many of the other drivers doing that, and it's starting to get too many sketchy tires on too many trailers, so I decided to do the right thing like a good truck driver should, right? Now I got that nice fresh tire on there. All the rest of them look pretty good, and we're rolling and getting things done. That one, it was not something I felt was going to be any danger of like blowing or anything like that, but it was not going to be one that would pass inspection if they really decided to have a close gander at it, if I got pulled in for something. So better safe than sorry, because we don't need that kind of trouble. We were passing right back by the shop anyways, but we got through Chattanooga okay, got it up and over Mont Eagle. Roads were completely clear. Roads have been clear all the way here. Haven't run across anything that's a problem. We're about to get off into the industrial park streets here in just a moment, so there might be a little something back off in there, but I can see down one of the roads I'm about to turn off on. It looks perfectly clear. We're up to 45 degrees according to the truck right now, so everything that was left should be in the process of melting off now. That is definitely a good thing, because it's been hanging on for dear life for several days, and it was fun to look at, fun to see, but you don't want that sticking around forever. It's time for it to go, so everybody can get life back to normal down here. It's a complete disruptor down here in the south once you get these like ice storms and stuff like that, and it gets on the ground and stays a few days. Especially off in the rural areas where all kids ride school buses and stuff, and hitting roads that just are not taken care of or can't be taken care of, and not necessarily a big deal up places that are set up for it and used to it, but down here it is a life disruptor. Looks to be on the way out now, starting to melt off. 45 degrees. Some of it will last through the night, and then if it gets back to this temperature tomorrow, I'd say most of it should be melted off in the entire area, and all the little back roads and stuff cleared back up probably by Wednesday, I'd guess. It's well on its way to it now that we've got some sun and got some ambient temperature going. Here we are, we're almost into where we're going. MSM Industries. It looks like their parking lot may be have a little bit of stuff on it. We got to do a complete flip around to get set up to get in their door, so hopefully there's nothing that's gonna get me boogered up there. The entrance is kind of sketchy, but it looks like over around the shipping dock looks to be in pretty good shape from where I'm looking, so shouldn't be a problem. Although we do have another truck in here, that's not necessarily a good thing, but let's see. I'm gonna go in and check in. All right, we are here. We're gonna go in and check in, get a door, and we may be here a while. I'll catch back up with you all here in a little while once we get it all straightened out. Y'all be good. I'll see you in a little while. Howdy, folks. You might be able to see part of me there. I don't know. Got a little bit of a driving into the sun here. We've got the glare. Everything's melting off the roads, and we're catching, the dirty spray off the roads all over the windshield there. So, might not be the clearest view on this here particular clip of me or the road there. But we finally got done at Smyrna. As I figured, they took way too long and kind of put the squeeze on me on getting over here to this load on time. We got a little bit of leeway, but they were starting to get to where it was going to be real tight. If they had held me for another half an hour, I would have caught a bad streak of Nashville traffic and then had all this distance to make up. Traffic in Nashville was starting to form. Let me roll that window up there. I'm just up here being all kinds of unprofessional there. But we made it through Nashville okay. We're on I-40 now, heading down the highway. We're going to get off on Highway 70 here in a little bit. Maybe exit 152, something like that. Take the secondary highway there and hope for the best. There's still a lot of hard frozen stuff in the medians over here and all over the sides. It's all off the interstate here so far, but not too sure what to expect back there on the secondary highway. I know there's still a lot of messed up stuff over here. It's 48 degrees, but it's only been like that for part of today. And the sun is getting ready to start heading back down, and it'll start cooling down, so I guess it's just going to be a wait and be surprised on what it's going to be like there. We're rolling. They took forever to take those carpet rolls off. That place over there is a day killer just about every time. Haven't had to have gone and get that tire replaced. That took some of my time. I was hoping to be over here at this place already turned around and gone, and that would have happened had I not had the tire issue on the trailer. What can you do? What can you do? I don't know. This clip may look like it's cloudy out in front of me there. I can assure you it's nice and sunny out here, but it's, the sun's shining directly in at us, and all that haze from all the little bits and stuff getting in the air off of the road there makes it look a little hazy on the video there, I believe. Where we're at, I-40, heading west, heading for New Johnsonville, Tennessee. Yeah. I'm going to hurry up and get there, and I'll catch up with you folks after I get this load on and start pointing back towards Clinton. Hopefully they don't take too long over here either, because that chewed a lot off into my hours there. See what happens. I'll get back with you guys, girls, you whatever. Are there any girls that even watch this besides my lady here? And I don't know if there are. This seems to be a strictly dude channel. I don't know. I don't know what all of you are out there. No clue. Get in the comments. Talk to me. Let's find out who you all are. Until then, I'll see y'all again here in a little while. Good morning, y'all. It's Tuesday. Didn't finish this video yesterday. It got dark, and I got over here to this shipper, and they were not awesome. By the time I got over here, I was going to be, unless they got me out in like a half an hour, I was going to be faced with either having to do a split sleeper or do a full 10 here. I opted to do the full 10. Got here, got dark. There was nothing to talk about besides me being irritated. They ended up taking, over 5 hours to get their end of the work done here. By that time, I was just fully committed to having to stay here, so I didn't even really get to finish my day yesterday. And this is one of the places where you had to unhook from your trailer and park bobtail over in a section, and they gave you like a little beeper, like you get at Outback Steakhouse to let you know your table's ready. And so I couldn't even really fully go to bed. I was just having to take like little cat naps and stuff until they finally got done, and then I was able to go, fully to sleep for a few hours, and now we're back up and at it. Now our day is under pressure now. Yesterday, when I left the house, I had so much extra time you wouldn't believe it. And then we had the tire that had to be replaced. Then we had the receiver that wouldn't hurry up and get the load unloaded. So by the time we got here, we were just done for. Now I'm up this morning. It's raining. I think there's stuff coming in. I'm about to pull out. Hopefully I'll be ahead of it and it'll be chasing me. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're wrapping this into yesterday's video. So I'll get another twofer on this one. But I'm about to pull out of here. That rattle is driving me crazy. But I'm about to pull out of here and get going. So once the sun comes up, I'll talk more. When you can actually see this beautiful face. Can't see in the dark. The sun will be up here in a bit. Don't y'all worry. I know y'all are dying to see me. But yeah. Tuesday. Time to go driving. Ugh.
I'll catch back up with you guys here in a little while.
Howdy, 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 folks. We have made it from over there and more the western direction of Tennessee, kind of over here to the more eastern part of Tennessee. We just jumped off of I-40 and we're starting to hit the secondary highways to get over here into Clinton, Tennessee. Over there around a lot of the stuff had melted off, you know, on a little segment of the trip, and the roads are still clear, but there's still a lot of stuff on the ground over here. Look at all the white over there still on the sides over there in the grass, over there in the medians and stuff. When I got off the interstate, it was covered up. I mean, there's like inches and inches still on the ground over here. Other than the roads, they've not had a lot melt off over here. This stuff just keeps on clinging to the ground and trying to hang on for dear life. It does not want to give up easily. And yesterday all around over there, and you know, where was I at? What was the name of the town I was at over there? I can't even remember. That's where I'm at. I'm foggy from that mess yesterday. But yeah, over there at that pickup, and then all around Nashville and everything coming back through, the temperature was staying well above 40 degrees there for most of the time. And ever since I went up all the hills on I-40 and started coming back down over here on the Knoxville side, temperature seems to have dropped back down some. I'm showing 36, so yeah, snow and ice, it'll kind of insulate itself, you know, once you get a big enough layer of it. Then, you know, now the temperature is kind of come back down a little bit again. This looks like it's going to hang around for a few more days over here at this rate. I don't know, unless a big rain comes through or something, this may just stay on the ground for a while. So some of these back roads and side streets are going to continue to stay ugly. The main roads everywhere, everybody seems to have those pretty well cleared up, but a lot of the side streets and stuff are still kind of ugly. I'm surprised with how much is still down over here on the ground after that spike in the temperature yesterday. I guess they didn't really experience the same bump in temperature here. But yeah, we're rolling along. We're about 25. I think we're under 30 miles from where we've got to get to, somewhere in that vicinity, right around 30, to get over here to our receiver in Clinton, Tennessee. Hopefully they unload with a quickness, because I've got another deadhead to make to my next ridiculously heavy pickup, and I'm kind of getting to the point of being crunched for time somewhat here. So it'd be real nice if they could get this off of here in a timely fashion so I can get this other one on time. I absolutely despise feeling like I'm squeezed for time, and when I started out yesterday I was not squeezed for time, but by the time we got midway through the day, it had pretty much thrown the whole rest of the week off. It is what it is. Y'all probably get tired of hearing me say that, but it truly is the answer in a lot of cases. Wow, that little building, there's a little brick building there, it like hangs off the edge of a hill there, and it's got like brick pillars on the back of it to hold the back side of the building up, and the brick pillars are all kicked out crooked and starting to come out from under the corner of the building. That doesn't look good. No wonder it's vacant. Sorry, squirrel, got distracted. I was just fascinated. I was like, wow, that thing is really about to fall off the side of that big hill, off into the water. I'm going to quit rambling here. I'm going to navigate my way over to where we got to be and see if they can get it done. And I'm about to have a sneeze attack too, so it's best if I just go now. So I will catch up with you all here in just a bit. Good cloudy afternoon to you all. I'm here. I'm back. Since I last spoke to you here, we made it over to Clinton, Tennessee, and we got unloaded there. That place was actually pretty fantastic. The place we got the load from last night, they were not great. The receiver on the other end, on the other hand, very nice, very quick, very efficient. They got it off there quick and timely and left me just enough time to get over to Benton, Tennessee, to this water plant over here, water warehouse, whatever, to pick up a load of bottled water. Got that all loaded up to head to Montgomery, Alabama in the morning to a Big Lots warehouse that has some of the absolute worst Google reviews of any place that I've ever looked up. Tomorrow morning's not looking real hot for this delivery based on those reviews. It was pretty universal. You know, a lot of times you'll see it kind of 50-50, you know, 60-40. This was about 90% to 10% on horrible and good. And the bad reviews were not just kind of, hey, this place sucks. It was, hey, everybody, don't ever come here. We're putting this review up to try and save you the trouble of ever bringing a load here. Worst place we've ever been kind of reviews. So, not looking real forward to that. We've got our next load after that lined up too, and we'd like to be able to snatch it up without burning a whole lot of clock time sitting in a dock over there at this place. We're gonna pick up in Montgomery also over at Coca-Cola, but we've got to get that all the way over to Augusta, Georgia for Thursday morning, and we want to be able to get that as far as we can tomorrow evening, preferably almost all the way there without having to stop for the night. Because I know the things that I'm pretty likely to have to go do after we leave there, so I know how they could possibly have me lined up, and I don't want this damn Big Lots warehouse to ruin my day. Well, we did. We got loaded up. We made it back out to the interstate, got through Chattanooga, stopped at the QT right outside of Chattanooga and grabbed a snack, and we are now on 59, one of my all-time most favorite miserable roads. We're rolling. Not a ton of traffic out at the moment. We only got a couple hours left on our time. We're going to see. My fuel stop is going to be at the Gadsden Petro. We'll see what kind of time I've got left by the time we get there, and that may be where we call home tonight. I'm not sure yet. I'll think it over. I'll figure it out. But yeah, we're rolling. We're moving. We made a delivery and a pickup today, and we are rolling towards the next leg of the trip. I kind of skipped a bunch there. You know, I left y'all out of the loop there on the delivery and the pickup, but here I am. I'm still alive. I'm still here in this second day of this video here. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go do some driving and try and see how far we can get. And I will catch back up with you folks when I call it quits for the day. It'll be good until then. Keep yourselves out of trouble. It's the right thing to do. Howdy, howdy, howdy from Gadsden, Alabama. We are at our home for the night. We've been here for a couple hours, few hours. We got here, chilled out, caught up on my games on the phone for a bit. Then walked over next door to the Petro to Barney's Roadhouse and had me a burger. And then I went to the store and got a snack and brought it back. And then Aaron and I, long distance, watched one of our TV shows together. We watched the newest episode of True Detective on Max there, on HBO Max, whatever they're calling it now. It's cool to have a TV and be able to stream stuff in the truck. Kind of neat. Couldn't do that back in the day. It's kind of neat to have that convenience these days. That's one of the cool modern conveniences there. Yeah, we're not in the same room together, but we were able to watch the same TV show together from completely separate states. That's kind of cool. I dig it. We watched that. It's been a long day. I've been feeling real up today. Not real cheerful. So I don't have a lot to say. We are to the end of the day. We got to get up early, finish getting down to Montgomery, get to this place and get checked in. The reviews are bad. Sounds like if I'm not out of there within an hour or two, I'm probably going to be there for 5, 6, 7 hours. At least that's the way the reviews talk. We'll be finding out tomorrow morning. Not looking real forward to it.
I'm not going to bend your ears too much here and keep on talking for very long. I really didn't listen to any music today. I did. The only thing I listened to, and I real recommend it actually. I didn't even know it was out. They just kind of released it and surprise released it. But I don't know any of you like real deal like metal fans out there from quite a few years. They've been disbanded for quite some time. But there was a band called Dillinger Escape Plan. If any of you all remember them, well, their singer, or at least their long time and final singer before they disbanded, Greg Puciato. He's been releasing some solo music, and a few days ago, I guess a week or so ago, he dropped a new EP, and I can't remember the name of it. It was like some combination of letters and numbers. But you just look up Greg Puciato on Spotify or Google Music or whatever, Apple Music, whatever you use, and it'll show up as his latest release, and it's really, really good. It really kind of fell in I'd classify it like in the Deftones range of things. It was that style, and very melodic, very heavy, very wonderful song structure. Vocals ranging from, just buttery smooth to just, extreme. Really good, really good. That guy's been doing some, excuse me. That man's been doing some good stuff on his own, and he's been doing things with other people. I saw him a year before last when I went to the Louder Than Life Festival in Louisville. I was really excited. Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains was playing a solo set, as well as Alice in Chains playing too. But during Jerry Cantrell's solo band set, he had been using Greg as one of his band members on backing vocals and extra guitar and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, cool to see that guy doing that. But he's putting out some really killer music on his own, and that will be my music recommendation today. Look at Greg Puciato and find that new EP he dropped. It's really good. I highly recommend it. But with that said, I'm going to wind this down, get this edited up because I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. Whatever time it is, wherever you're at, have a good afternoon or good morning, good night. Spread as much positive vibes as you can out there these days. Everybody needs it. I know I need it. And try and lift somebody up anytime you can. I'm going to go now. It's nighttime here, so I'm going to say good night. We'll see y'all on the next one. Stay out of trouble until then. Get in those comments. Talk to me. Like, share, subscribe, if you so please. I'm not going to beat you over the head with that. I rarely say it, actually. Good night from here. See you again in a day or two.